The project is called LENR generator. LENR generator produces the electrical power at the point of consumption. LENR stands for Low Energy Nuclear Reactions. We suggest the development of an industrial model of modular LENR generator with a capacity of 10 kW for power supply of a house, cottage, apartment, country house, vehicle, spacecrafts, equipment in hard-to-reach places, or enterprise production by increasing the number of modules up to the necessary capacity, N+1. Objectives: to rent a LENR generator module to the final consumers of energy for 80% of the current tariff. Surplus energy is transferred to the power grid at eco tariffs. Make it competitive with other energy sources: coal, oil, natural gas, nuclear fuel. Improve the environment. Typical LENR generator applications are the following: power generating companies, transport, utilities, private power supply for spacecrafts, ground equipment in hard-to-reach places. Description of the problem: a conventional power supply is characterized by daily seasonal fluctuations in energy consumption and, as a sequence, the need to accumulate energy, hydroelectric power plants, or adding thermal power plants. Dependence of electricity production on time of the day, weather conditions, and time of the year for solar and wind power plants. Losses at the transportation of electric energy. Negative environmental impact of thermal, nuclear, and hydropower plants. Territory losses under hydroelectric power plants and storage hydropower plants. Danger of accidents at nuclear power plant. Burial of nuclear waste. Low efficiency. For example, the efficiency of thermal power plant is about 40%. Of nuclear power plant, 32%, because the maximum permissible reactor core temperature is limited by regulations. As a consequence, it leads to thermal pollution of the environment. 60% of energy of the used energy carriers, coal, oil, gas, nuclear fuel, heat the atmosphere. The solution to the problem: mobility. LENR generator produces energy at the place of its consumption, so there is no need for hydropower, thermal power, or nuclear power plant sites. Transport communications for energy supply. Distributions of electricity, transmission lines, networks, power substations, which reduces energy losses during transportation. Eco-friendliness. LENR generator is environmentally friendly. It gives out electrical energy without intermediate conversion from thermal energy. Neutralization of waste, including radioactive waste, instead of disposal, which improves the environment. Decarbonization. No carbon dioxide emissions, which is known as a major contributor to global warming. Advantages: low cost. The startup costs are significantly lower than for International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, tokamak. End users get the energy for 80% of the valid tariff. LENR studies are conducted in several leading countries such as the USA, Italy, Japan, China, India, Russia, etc. Comparison of construction and electricity costs of different manufacturers in Ukraine. If we compare the cost of construction, the LENR generator is 50% cheaper than a wind power plant and 4 times cheaper than solar one. The cost of electricity in the first year of operation is 10 cents per kilowatt hour and 0.23 cents in the following years. This corresponds to 2.6 and 0.62 hryvnia per kilowatt hour. Potential markets. According to International Energy Agency research, global energy consumption doubled in 40 years between 1973 and 2013, from 6,100 to 13,541 billion tons of oil equivalent. Potential markets are coal, oil, gas market, nuclear fuel market, hydropower market, renewable energy market. Energy production releases 34 gigatons of carbon dioxide into the environment each year, causing climate change. Competitors: Leonardo Corporation, the USA, ACAD Adria Rossi at the research stage, coefficient of performance 3.7, Industrial Heat at the research stage, Defcalion Green Technologies at the research stage, ITER project at the research stage, no positive energy yields registered. Potential competitors: power generating companies, but their shortcoming is negative impact on ecology and climate. Financial indicators: production cost of the solution. Producing 10 kilowatt module costs $6,000. Operating costs $2,500 per year. In case of serial production, it takes $3,500 and $1,500 per year respectively. The market price of the solution: 10 kilowatt module produces 87,600 kilowatt per year at the amount of $26,280 per year at the tariff of 30 cents per kilowatt, for example, Germany. Estimate of revenues from rent of one module of 10 kilowatt at its energy sales: $17,780 per year. Estimation of one-time costs of necessary resources for the start of production: $1.8 million. Investment figures: project needs investments $1.8 million. Payback period 4 years. Thank you for your attention. Regards, Alexander Bogdanchenko.